Hey guys, Becker here. So today on Coronavirus Music School we're going to be talking about slash chords. And up until this point all of our discussions of these different chords has included, we've sort of haven't really talked about a particular topic, and that is these two terms, a root and a bass note. Now every chord has a root. You know, the root is the letter name that we said. So if we were talking about a C7, the C would be the root, or a C minor 7, the C would be a root. But now we need to break up that binary because it was both the root and it was the lowest note, or the bass note. So what we're going to do is now we're going to start talking about the things where the root and the bass note are actually different notes. And so with slash chords, it's actually really quite simple. That you'll have, say, a C over E, and the root of the chord is C, but the bass note is E. It changes how it sounds, even though it's made up out of the same notes. So here's a C chord in root position, and that, you know, if we change the bass note, which is this note over here, we could change this to a C over E, right, or a C over G, and each one of them has slightly different, has a slightly different quality. That generally the root position is the most stable, the C over G is the next most stable, and then C over E is the next most stable. Now these are the most common inversions that we see, but we can also, you know, have any other note be the bass note, like here is a C over B, right? C over B flat. And we could call this chord a C over A, but we don't, because we could just more easily call it an A minor 7. This chord, this is C over F, right? That's a pretty commonly used chord. C over D. This is actually the same chord as a D11, but you could call it either one. And then you can play, even stranger chords. C over F sharp. That's sort of a biting sort of sound. You have C over A flat. But all these are possible slash chords that we can use, and that allows us, without making things too complicated, to use these chords and get a wider variety of sounds than what we would have just using the standard root position chords that we know. So that wraps up our treatment of slash chords and inversions. The word inversion, kind of a misnomer, because when we say invert something, we mean to flip it over. But when we invert a chord, all we're really talking about is changing what the bass note is and the relationship between the bass note and the root of the chord. So everybody, stay safe out there, stay socially distanced, and cocoon your elders, and I'll see you guys next time.